I'm Shelly Turner with the Builderall team. In this video, we're going to learn how to edit the mobile version inside of Cheetah. So we're going to create a brand new website and work on the desktop, and then we're going to work on editing it in mobile. So I'm going to click Create New Website, and then I'm going to create a title and a description. And then I'm going to click Save. And now here's my new website, and I'm going to click Edit Website. And inside here, I've got a single page. I'm going to go ahead and click Enter Editor. And now we're in the Cheetah editor. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my grid lines. And now we're going to start building a few things inside of Cheetah on the desktop version, and then we'll look at editing on the mobile version. So the first thing I'm going to do is click Add Panel, and I'm going to put in a blank panel. So now we've got an empty blank panel there, and let's go ahead and add a few elements. So I'm going to click Elements, and then I'm going to click Box, and we'll add a box there. And I'm also going to add a button. So there's a button. And we'll add an image. And let's go ahead and add some text. So we'll add H1 text. Fantastic. So now let's kind of move that around a little bit and juggle it a little bit so we can really see what we can do with editing that mobile version. So I'll stretch this out. We will center it, this right here and that right there. And then we'll do the button right here. And let's make this a little bit bigger. So we'll right click this, go to size, we'll make it a little bit taller. There we go. Okay, and then we'll move the panel. Let's go to the style of the panel, and we'll shorten the panel up a little bit. Okay, so we've got some text, we've got a box, we have an image, and we have a button. And all of that's going to look different once we click on the mobile. So let's take a look at what the mobile looks like. So I'm going to click the mobile version up here. And this is what my page is looking like so far. And I might want to reorder it because I want the text at the top. And we'll click it. It's created kind of layers for me. So I'm going to click this arrow and move it up. Arrow, move it up. Arrow, move it up. So now I have my text at the top. And then maybe I want this image next. So I'm going to click the up arrow. And then up again. And then we'll have that box there and the Register Now button. So what happens if there's too much space right here? How can I change that? How can I change that space, get it a little bit closer so it looks a little bit better? So if I want to click on the text and then right click, I'm going to be able to go to Advanced. And I want you to notice that we have padding. That padding is the space all around that item. So it's padding on the top, on the sides, and at the bottom. So if you want more or less padding, you just change that slide so that it has more padding. So on the left, I think we've got plenty of padding. On the right, I think the padding is just fine. But we want to talk about the top and the bottom. So if I click at the top, I can move it further away from the top, or I can close it in. And then the bottom, I can actually delete some of that space. So you can see that I was able to move it up a little bit. But there's still quite a bit of space there. So maybe I need to change the padding of the image. So I'm going to click on the image and then right click. I'm going to go to Advanced. And now I have some more padding that I can work with. So I might want to take some of the padding away from the top. And now you can see that I've got it closer and I don't have so much wasted white space. Now you could go into the style area and change it, but it's going to change the desktop version. So anytime you want to change spacing or sizes on the mobile, you need to make sure you're going into the advanced area and then changing those items on the advanced area. And then that will change it on the mobile only. And if we take a look, you'll see that the desktop shouldn't change. So nothing changed on the desktop. Everything we did was only changed on the mobile. So remember, work on your desktop, get it the way you want it. And then once you do that, click on mobile and you can start editing, but make sure you go into that advanced area to get the settings there so that when you do make a change, it only changes it on the mobile version and not desktop. So that's the way you can master making changes to your mobile and not having it affect your desktop. Also remember on mobile that you have the ability to hide items, not delete them. So if you have items that you don't want to show on mobile, but you do want them to show on desktop, then all you need to do is go to that item that you don't want to show and click the little eyeball with the slash through it. If you click that, it's going to hide it. And it shows in the Show Hidden Elements area. So if I click that, it shows me that I have a hidden component. when I hover over it, it shows what it will look like if I put it back. Okay, so if I put it back, it's going to look like that. If I want to put it back, all I have to do is click the eyeball and it will put it back for me. So that is how you can edit the mobile version to make it look exactly how you want it to look inside of Cheetah. So now, have a great time building something amazing with Builderall's new Cheetah Builder.